Live from our studios, just steps from the fabulous Las Vegas Strip, it's The Business Lounge with your host, David Wright.
Hi, I'm your host, David Wright, and welcome to The Business Lounge, where we talk to real people about real success in real business. What we're going to do today is a departure from what we've kind of done in the past. I have with me on the show today the dynamic duo of Jimmy and Jerome Ali. Brothers Ali, thank you for coming.
Thank you, David, for having us.
Yeah. You know, it's Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is a huge venue. It's huge in the sense that everybody wants to come here at least once in their lifetime. It's kind of on the bucket list. What brought the Brothers Ali to Las Vegas?
It was a career move. Detroit was getting dry as far as venues to play at and to work. So we had to make a choice in coming here because this was the place to be, you know, back, 13, 14 years ago?
Everybody, you know, it's interesting because I came here about, 8 years ago or so for that very same reason, because it was a booming economy, things were happening, and it's always amazing to see how people stick together through the hard times. I know, you know, I have a brother, he's 16 months older than I am. I am the baby of the family, right. So, you know, my brother and I probably wouldn't have been able to do what you two do. So what do you attribute your success to? What are the things that you can say, yes, this works, no, this doesn't work? How do you choose, even like music even?
Well, first and foremost, the love of music that we have for the love of music. We love music. We were kids and, you know, our parents wanted us to play and, you know, we took that on and it was a challenge, of course, but we love music and we get a joy out of seeing other people that actually enjoy listening to us or love to have the love of music.
You know, the thing that I'm so blessed by is I had run into you guys, I don't know, 5 years ago now, and I have followed you and where you've gone and come to your venues, and then I had the opportunity to invite you on the show. So I just want to again say thank you for coming on the show, because it's important that people know and understand the quality of talent that's here in Las Vegas, right, and that they can come and hear you play. I know you've done a couple of different venues. I know you've been on the road. I know that you've played with various bands. Probably what's your favorite style of music? And I know you two are jazz artists, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't another one on the side.
Right. Well, in the past, Jerome was invited to join Parliament Funkadelic through a dear friend of ours. Well, he is now, he heard Jerome play on a radio interview back in the 70s doing his expertise on Jimi Hendrix. So Mudbone Cooper, which is the lead vocalist for Bootsy, heard Jerome. So they gave me the phone, but they wanted to talk to him about joining this, you know, girl spinoff group, which is Parlette.
Okay.
And, you know, he joined, traveled with them for many, many years, and then, you know, the spot came up for a bass position, you know, because the bassist at that time, Donnie Sterling, was getting ready to form his own group, which was the Sterling Starship Band. So I ended up joining that particular band. So yeah, we do have a love also for jazz, but we also have a love for funk and rock, because we grew up playing, you know, like Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, that whole thing. I mean, they actually did a article on Jerome some years ago in the Jimi Hendrix magazine featuring him. So yeah, we do have a love for different genres of music.
I love Andre Segovia. I love classical music just as well, so I'm a big fan of that, besides jazz.
So did you two grow up playing guitar, or was there another instrument involved in your life?
Well, actually, I started playing classical guitar before I played bass. But him you know, as time went on and we were listening to, like I said, Spooky Tooth, Led Zeppelin, James Gang, this guy was like, man, we need a bass player. And you're not the guitar player that you think you are. So
see, right there, my brother and I would have been at.
Well,
what are you talking about?
And we did go there too. What do you mean? You know, and so I took on that, you know. So my father bought me some cheap Crestwood bass, you know, out of the street that had one string on it. The pickup was falling out of it, and the rest is pretty much history. So, you know, I fell in love with the bass.
So, speaking of that, I noticed you have a very select instrument with you today.
Oh yeah.
This bass is almost as old as I am. Almost, not quite.
Not quite. This bass will be 50 years old next year. This is a 1966 all-original Fender Jazz bass. It's in museum quality shape, I guess. I mean, it's mint condition. So this is like, as Jerome called it, this is my golden egg. There you go. I don't know, he named it that. So I love this piece. I do have other endorsements, you know, Roger Sadowski out of New York, I endorse his basses, as well as Ken Smith, great luthiers. But, you know, I have a passion for this piece because it's so old and it takes me back to my childhood.
Mine too, because
you're a bassist yourself.
No, I wouldn't call that. We did a little James Brown and the meters and stuff like that.
Well, so. David, that's great, man. You guys were playing the stuff of the era, man. That's great stuff.
Yeah, and you know, I noticed this when you pulled it out right away, and I was looking at it, and I was like, do I dare ask? So, no, I don't want to embarrass you or myself today.
No way.
So, but that particular instrument, I know people have gone away from that and they've gotten into 5 and 6 string. Yes. I've even seen some ridiculous 11, 12, whatever. Yeah. You know, it looks like a sitar or whatever. So what's that you're playing? Oh, that's a bass. All right.
Really?
So, but that instrument right there brings me back to the time when, you know, we as teenagers had parties in the basement and you had a red and a blue light.
There you go.
And that bass was the one that you listened to.
Yeah.
I know if you could find a place to play today, if you could select the platform or the stage to be on, where would that be?
The world. I would love to do the world because it's time for me and my brother Jerome Ali to hit that stage. We've conquered Vegas in the sense that we've played in every venue there is possible to play here. And now what has happened in Las Vegas is, you know, the DJs are taking over. They're making 40 plus hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they have taken over the venues. And I can understand some of the casinos wanting to make money, but at a certain point, it becomes greed. There, you know, because there are people that want to sit back and hear some jazz or other kind of music. It's just not all boom, boom, boom. So to answer your question, David, is, yeah, the world, because we need to get our music. We are working currently on a CD that we've been working on for some years now. But Jerome is so meticulous and picky about certain things, you know, just like Gino Vanelli was. He was that way just as well. But, you know, I understand and I respect that, but we need to get that done and then get promoters interested in the Brothers Ali on another level, as opposed to, I'm not trying to condemn Vegas. I love Las Vegas, but there's a thing that's going on here that there are a lot of wonderful people that have moved here for a career move, for music, and they're working day jobs now. And that's not fair to the art.
I'm going to also add to what, you know, piggyback off of what you're saying is to answer David's question in regards to, you know, a venue. My dream would be somewhere like Carnegie Hall, you know, somewhere in Japan, whatever their Carnegie Hall may be, you know, somewhere just going, you know, across the globe or the world, as Jimmy put, just travel abroad and just present our music, and hopefully, you know, like I said before on the previous show, that, you know, the world would be ready for it and embrace it.
Well, that's the, it's amazing because I don't know if people realize that Las Vegas is a jazz hub. The University of Las Vegas, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, actually has a jazz program. They have a jazz program that's produced many artists, but what I find is they don't have an opportunity to play here. There's a couple of different jazz fests that happen, but on a regular routine basis, I would think that a city this size deserves and needs a jazz venue. So,
Absolutely.
Well, Vegas just seems to always want to reinvent itself. You had venues like Lake Las Vegas at one time.
You had the Blue Note,
Right.
right.
Pat Metheny used to play there. Pat Martino. We saw
Grant Green's son played there. You had these outlets and these different venues for people to come and artists to come and play and perform and also educate the people, because they seem to, this new generation is not, knowledgeable or aware of the musicality of things, because you don't have the radio. You have radio, you have public radio that will definitely, present, these artists from the past and the current artists, but you don't really get it out there abroad in terms of, because you have, of course, the radio has taken on a different shape and form and a different face.
Oh, absolutely. The radio's changed so much. It used to be, I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota, so we can
Prince.
That's about the only thing people know us for. Sorry. But I can remember staying up late at night in the wintertime, because that was the best time. And then through the atmosphere, about 1 o'clock, we could finally pick up some relatively decent music, because there wasn't any.
Right.
Because most of the stations didn't basically play what we wanted to hear. They played kind of the pop 40 right in the middle, and they probably still do to a large part. So along that line, and we're going to have you get up and play in just a second here, because it's one thing to have me talk to you, and it's another thing for you to answer questions, but I think it's through your music that you two speak the loudest. I mean, I really do. I am a supporter and will continue supporting you going forward. And
thank you, David. Right?
Yeah,
we love you for having us.
Yeah, I appreciate you both. So we're gonna take a couple of minutes and have them get up, and we'll be able to listen to them. And I hope your judgment is the same as mine, that these are exceptional musicians and exceptional people. So, Brother Zali.
Okay.
To it. And as you guys get set up, it's only going to take a couple of seconds here. We've got to make a couple of minor adjustments in the studio. It is amazing to me that in this day and age that we have this type of music not being heard in this town. It is important for this to be heard. That's why I had it on my show. Typically we talk about business, but music is a business too, and it's important that people understand there are things that are missing. And without jazz, I don't think my life would be complete. So they're just about ready to go. You won't have to listen to me anymore. I'll shut up here in a couple of minutes. And brothers, let us know when you're ready to go.
Okay. Just let them know before you hit the button. Don't just hit the button.
So it's, I'm sorry. That's my fault, because we have an engineer that's running around behind the scenes here, Scott Whitney.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Who does?
Thank you.
Who makes this all happen? And so he's been running back and forth. So if there's any delay, it's due to my fault. It's not his fault. He's only one person. We're ready to go. nice, gentlemen. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Oh, love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, you know, while I take a couple of minutes and set up for the last song here, the thing that I understand more so than anything else, and if I repeat myself, it's only because I appreciate what these gentlemen do for a living. I appreciate the fact that I'm able to be here and listen to them, and I hope you appreciate this as well. So if you see or hear of them being out in the area, I ask that you go and support them. If you want to find out more information, we'll be talking about that later. So when you're ready to go, just let me know, and we'll make a cut back to you. But I can't say enough and how appreciative I am of these gentlemen being on the show. David Wright, and I just want to thank the brother Ali for being here. If you want to find out more information about them, you can simply go to Jerome Ali's Facebook page, and you can contact them there. It's really simple. Just leave them a note. They'll get back to you as soon as they can. This is Dave Wright from the Business Lounge, talking to real people about real business and real success. Until the next time, God bless. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you for having us.